Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back. And as you can see, I shaved. Um, Doing another vlog on the movie news, and well, on this vlog. I'm talking about the live adaptations of old Disney films, which came out which has been like Maleficent. Maleficent, they came out the live adaptation of the film of Sleeping Beauty, and the film was a big hit. It is now made over 600 million, is now made over 630 million worldwide. Very huge hit, And since then, they've been since Maleficent has been a big hit. Then now they started having ideas of doing more live action adaptations of old Disney films. Like there was some they're redoing a live action adaptation of Cinderella, which on YouTube there is a teaser trailer for it. It just shows the glass slipper and that's it. Which is that one's gonna be directed by Kenneth Burr. How his last name's pronounced. He's the guy who directed Thor, and in which he also starred in Wild Wild West as Loveless. But he directed Thor though. And then they're also going to do an adaptation of The Jungle Book, which Jon Favreau is the director of Iron Man 1 and 2, is going to direct that. And they said they're also going to try to do a live adaptation of Sleeping Beauty. Not Sleeping Beauty. I already said that. That was Maleficent. I meant to say Beauty and the Beast. And now what I've recently just read on, they're also going to do a live action adaptation of Dumbo, which is another classic Disney, an old classic Disney film of mine. That I always enjoyed. Dumbo from 1941. In fact, let me see if it's over here. Let me see if it's over. Here we go. Yeah, right here, the 1941 classic film Dumbo. They're going to do a live adaptation of Dumbo as well. Now this one, I don't know what I know the directors for Jungle Book and Cinderella. I don't know what's gonna be directed and produced for the Beauty and the Beast film, but I don't know who's gonna direct this film though. But from what I read, if one ring, there's going to be one. Well, this is one problem I'm going to say we're having with this live adaptation. What I'm reading on this live adaptation of Dumbo, that they're planning on getting the writer of Freddy Krueger. I should call him, but it's not really Freddy Krueger. It's Ethan Krueger. His last name is Ethan Krueger, who is the writer of the Transformers 2, 3, and 4, and I just saying, but getting this writer, come on. And also, a guy who's doing this writer. This guy's gonna be writing a Disney film. What else he's written? I know he's written on the Transformers 2, 3, and 4. Here's this guy here. He has for the writing credits for Scream 3, The Ring 2 with Skeleton Key, Brothers Grimm, Blood and Chocolate. What is that? That says, what is it? Oh, that film. Oh, that was just utter load of shit. Yeah, that film. No wonder Yeah, that film, and he also did uncredited rewrites for Scream 4, and including the Transformers 2, 3, and 4. So this guy who's directed some shitty films. Well, not I didn't mean to say directed, written on a lot of shitty films. Especially 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 the newest one as well, the Transformers: Age of Extinction, you know, and Dark of the Moon and Revenge of the Fallen, and then The Ring, which I like The Ring. I like the Ring film. You know, didn't care for the sequel, The Ring 2, and then the Skeleton Key was crap, and Blood and Chocolate. Pfft. But they also written also the Brothers Grimm with starred Heath Ledger and Matt Damon, and uncredited rewrites for Scream 4 and Scream 3. And this guy is going to be doing writing for a live adaptation of an old classic Disney film. For this guy, I have no what to say, but get a different writer. Get a different writer. I don't want a guy who's doing all this and who's going to be writing for a Disney film, you know. I just don't think he has the Disney film materials enough to be writing for a live adaptation of Dumbo, you know. That's just my opinion, though. This is why I have a little problem with this, you know, but I would like to see, but of course, if they do a film like this, of course, it's going to be a CGI flying elephant, a baby elephant, you know. Of course, they're going to do that, you know. I like Maleficent, you know. Angelina Jolie was good as Maleficent, you know, for the different tale on Sleeping Beauty, you know. Cinderella, then Beauty and the Beast, and The Jungle Book, you know. And then this film, you know, they're going to try to do all of these different live action films of old classic Disney films, you know. But even though the film comes out, you know that film, it has, you know, there's obviously this is always gonna be the best, always, you know. Who's gonna? Yeah, of course, people like the live adaptations of these old films. That's their right of opinion, but I grew up with these old Disney films, you know, and there's just no chance those are gonna be much more better than these old classic films, you know, especially from the old days, you know, from the 1940s, 30s, and the 50s, and etc., you know. And especially this is one of my favorite old Disney classic films, you know. There's no way it's gonna stand a chance, you know, from an original classic like this, you know, than the films today, you know. But when these live action adaptations come out, I'll give them a chance, you know. I like to see like a part of me likes to see a live action adaptation of these old classic Disney films. They did for Sleeping Beauty with Maleficent, you know, and that film was a big hit, and that's why they're gonna start doing all these old live adaptations, you know. So yeah, when Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast and The Jungle Book come out, maybe I'll take a look out of them, you know, and I'll probably give the live action version of this a chance, you know, Dumbo, you know. But I'm always gonna say the classics are always gonna be better, you know. These are films of its time, you know, that gave a lot of happiness and joy to kids back in the day, you know, after seeing these old films, you know. Like I said, I'm never gonna stop loving Disney films, you know, especially masterpiece films like these, you know. Like I said, here it says, a film you'll never forget, you know. Of course, I'll never forget. I'll never forget these old films that I've always enjoyed since I was a kid. For the longest time, I'll never forget them, you know. So yeah, so this is my vlog. Like a problem with the writer of this version, you know, live action of this version, and then I know you'll probably see it as I put the title down for this video. So there's no need for me to say for this. I'll say what the title is because you'll know down below what it is. So thanks for watching my vlog. Update on the movie news, you know. So stay tuned for the next movie review or whatever, you know, whatever next video I decide to do. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and keep on watching. Later.